Clark a set of 10s after the turn. Helmuth is drawing dead, and Clark has pushed all in for 49,000.
27.
Who calls the clock?
The clock has been called on Phil Helmuth.
27.
Did a player at the table call for the clock?
Yes.
Phil doesn't like that.
Well, just admit you called for the
Ramsey
clock.
Jalassi called the clock.
Why would you do that to me?
Floor, table 27.
How long did I take?
4 minutes.
Big decision for Phil.
10 seconds.
But he makes the call and will lose that big pot.
Ace-king can get you into so much trouble so many ways.
Helmuth is steaming.
This idiot put all his money into sixes. You bet I did. Ace 10 and all these crazy bad plays he made.
You knew I was going to get you.
Phil always has a target on him. Of course, Phil creates a larger target for himself.
Probably won't make it to the end of the day. You had me dead that hand. Nice hand, sir.
All right, to another past main event champ, Joe Hashem's table. Hashem with Jack 6 of clubs just flopped a flush draw.
I'm on.
And Joe's moved all in for his last 13,000. Jarmo Harma called him with pocket kings. Action on Pascal Garreau now, and he moves all in with pocket queens. And so the re-raise back to Harma. And Harma will make the call. He has both players covered and leads with kings, Garreau, and Joe Hashem at risk.
Joe's going to have to make his flush.
Come on, club.
Turn card now. A queen, Garreau with a full house.
It's all over.
It is over. Joe Hashem will be eliminated. A jack on the river. Garreau wins a big pot. Joe Hashem is gone.
For the second straight year, the 05 champ heads out the door early at the main event.
Joe Hashem goes down, but not without a fight, and now takes a dreaded walk to the exit.
Joe? Hey, knocked out? Yeah, just got knocked out.
Here is tonight's Poker Fact, brought to you by FullTiltPoker.net. There are nearly 2.6 million possible hands in poker. No wonder there are so many ways to win. Back at the Rio, the last man to win the main event back-to-back is in a big hand. Johnny Chan flopped a flush draw and raised.
Re-raise.
Charlie Wang, though, with a set of jacks, re-raises Johnny all in. And Chan will call.
All in and a call on 18.
Chan at risk, and he has run into a set of jacks. His main event life is teetering.
Yeah, like Hashem did just a moment ago. Chan may be walking towards the rail. Turn card now. Is a heart. Chan gets the flush, but it's not over.
If the board pairs, Chan will still be eliminated.
River card is an ace, and Chan will double up. That's a huge pot for the two-time champ.
The best players in the world get lucky, too.
Winner, winner, chicken for dinner again.
So Johnny Chan happy to stack a whole bunch of new chips. Back to the featured table now. Gus Hansen trying to find some momentum, but Gus pretty much stuck in neutral so far while he's been at this featured table. A new player at the table, Omar McFarlane, 30 years old, from West Palm, Florida. Ace Queen. McFarlane will raise to 1,200.
This is a very polite group at the featured table. I would have any of these people over for dinner anytime, provided they brought dinner.
Action folds around to Gus Hansen in the small blind.
I can't help it. I just can't help it. I just can't help it.
Pocket nines, and he's going to raise it to 5,200.
Gus with a little acting there. He can't help but play pocket nines and raise.
Massive folds.
Come on, Omar. We got to stop him. We can't have him doing this.
Peter Costa trying to gather up a posse to tame Gus Hansen.
McFarlane will make the call for 4,000 more. So heads up, Hansen and McFarlane. Gus in the lead with the pocket nines.
Gus with an itchy face tonight. I hate that.
Flop is 10 Jack Queen. McFarlane pairs his queen. Both get straight draws. Hansen with an up and down straight draw.
Gus with an incredible record on the World Poker Tour, but he has not seen that success translate to the World Series of Poker.
Gus bets out 4,400. McFarlane with a gut shot straight draw and a leading pair of queens.
McFarlane is an entrepreneur. I'd like to be an entrepreneur.
He moves all in. Gus will need 13,000 to call.
13-2, I could be a hero. All heroes die young, don't do that. I don't know why I'm not smart enough to check. I really must be a dumb... I might get a penalty if I say that. I really must be dumb.
You want to see dumb, Gus? Step into the booth, my friend.
Hey.
I meant both of us, you moron.
Where did I get into this?
Hansen led pre-flop, then bet the flop with 3 overcards that came out.
Right now, Gus is crunching the numbers. It's a tough decision.
Do I really have to call this?
McFarlane just came to the table. Gus has no idea who this guy is, how he plays.
You know, I had this set out.
Gus folds. McFarlane will take the pot.
If you saw my hand, you would say it was even more goofy. I'll tell you that.
He's made a couple of good, tough laydowns today.
Cheers, Gus. Not anything that could beat what you had, that's for sure. But I might have had outs to beat you. I'm not even sure about that, though. You could have had
ace king there.
You're the one lying. You had ace queen.
Definitely a possibility. That was a hand I really didn't want to see.
Well, you wouldn't have seen it unless he had a king in his back pocket.
So from one moping pro to another over to table 2. Phil Locke started the day with 45,000, but has been stuck in reverse most of the day. Phil with pocket queens, though, here.
32.
Phil Locke very busy today and very beat up.
Raises to 3,200. Michael Carroll with pocket aces.
I'm raising.
Of course.
32.
He makes it 92 total.
Michael Carroll has had Phil Locke for lunch and supper today.
Action back on Locke. 6,000 more to call.
Well, we've seen this before. Phil Locke likes to get fully dressed before he pushes all in. And look, he has the presence of mind to put his shoes back on. He is a pro.
He has been bullied and bluffed and blindsided today. It looks like he's getting ready to make his exit.
You're packing up?
Packing up.
It's me.
Don't forget your beverage.
You got everything I need?
You got a beverage.
It's me.
Taking the water because times is broke. Times is tough.
I wonder how long he takes to parallel park.
It was nice playing with all you guys.
I think he's ready to
Somebody's going to win $9 million. And I don't know who it's going to be.
All in, call, aces.
Boy, that makes an instant call look slow.
Oh, Phil is sick that his buddy has aces against his queens.
So he can't have aces or kings.
But he does.
Phil.
Man, that's big.
All right, the flop, Jack deuce 5.
That I'm going to lose, I think, right?
Nothing in there
I'll
for
lose
Phil.
anyways. Well done, brother. Win all the money.
Locke needs a queen.
Turn card now. A 7. Carroll still way ahead.
Flush. Give me a 4 diamonds.
Only a queen,
4
says
diamonds.
Phil Locke.
River card is a deuce.
Good
And
luck.
that's it.
See you, everybody. Win all the money.
Phil Locke eliminated.
Could I have folded that? Maybe.
Nah, you couldn't have. But you could have pushed all in quicker.
That's it. Now this is a walk of shame where we walk down that long hallway alone.
Unabomber Phil Locke does begin that long walk home as day 2 comes to a close. It was a day that began with enormous expectations, and for a number of champs, patience and perseverance was rewarded.
Tired. Day 1 was easy. This was tough.
It didn't work out quite so well for everyone, though.
Next year.
Including former world champion Joe Hashem. Now many new faces in the crowd gladly move on to day 3, including Mike Wilson and Michael Carroll. They are joined by a slew of dangerous veterans who will now get the chance to play together in one room as the competition and the egos heat up.
I know how to play this tournament. None of these other idiots do.
Over 1,300 players are now closer to the dream of $9.1 million.
All you can eat tomorrow, baby.
Next stop, day 3 and the money. For Norman Chad, I'm Lon McCarran. See you next time from the main event of the World Series of Poker.